How's it going on today, everybody? My name is Eric Trouble, and we are finally back with Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I know I haven't done this in a while. It's been like almost 2 months, a month and a half, I don't know. Over a month. I wanted to take like a break from this game since I take way too long editing it, and plus my mouth gets too sore from reading a lot. But you know, I'm already almost done with this game, so I might as well just finish it off all that I can, because I have like a few more episodes left. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to do that. I don't know, the only thing that is motivating me right now, you guys, like, I've been saying something to myself to motivate me, and that is just do it. So that is what I'm doing, is just doing it. Because I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to finish Danganronpa, but you know, I had to take a break, but we're back. So I remember last episode, Mecha Maru died. And I'm sad about that. But this episode, we're going to be finding out who killed Mecha Maru. So yes, this is the class trial episode. It's going to be a long episode. So, we're going to be investigating his death, and we're going to be finding out who killed him. And I want to know why. If you guys haven't yet, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's begin, because I actually want to find out who killed Mecha Maru. Is this something I can't stop? Hey, Mecha Maru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right? Hey, who did it? Who killed Mecha Maru? We're gonna be finding out, alright? I promise you, in this episode, we're gonna be finding out who killed Mecha Maru. We're gonna be finding out. Looks like someone is finally pumped up. You know who did it, right? Who killed Mecha Maru?
What do you want?
Don't get mad at me. All of a sudden, in fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Mecha Maru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose? You know, because he's a robot? Oh my god.
You talking about Nekomaru?
Connie, calm down. Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Oh, damn. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time, the killer is one of you guys.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him.
In other words...
Oh. A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you. So even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
It's the Monokuma file!
Here we go. Also, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk!
I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch besides, oh, the food. I forgot that the motive to kill is because of starvation. We had to starve. I forgot about that. It's been a while. If I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Nekomaru. Same. And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. Let's destroy Monokuma, but like, don't, because he'll kill you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Mecha Maru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. Damn it, I'm gonna eat.
See?
Come on, Hajime, you too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Oh, these hiccups, y'all. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey!
Eat it slowly. It'll be bad if you got a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body.
Isn't that wonderful?
Looks like you got in your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already.
I'm
The
gonna
investigation. The killer and you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
However,
Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? No, now that you mention it, no one's here. That's weird. They shouldn't have come to Great Tower because we had Monokuma Taichi.
unbelievable.
Jeez, how unacceptable. I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Taichi. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectations.
What are you gonna do?
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched. Does everyone include us too?
Do your best.
No, do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial. I hear something. What do you hear? Could it be Nekomaru?
Damn it.
Of course not. He's already dead. Sadly.
Yo,
Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. That sound, what are you thinking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it all right that we have not summoned them here? They're gonna come here. They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right, they should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
Then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Alright. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. Let's do it. Let's do it! Okay. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekomaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Great Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Alright. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of this body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Monokuma file has been added to the troop bullets. Okay. Alright. Nekomaru's body is clearly broken. Looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's body, robot body, should have been durable enough to withstand any assaults. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. Okay, it's definitely strange, isn't it? What's this? If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
you!
But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he would have left himself open to attack. You're right, in fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Okay, let's look at his head. Oh, wait, there's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. Is this? That's right, it's a cutting edge function that puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia. Okay, so was he put to sleep? Is that what they're saying? He was put to sleep, which is why he couldn't attack. Alright. Yeah. Maybe the killer pressed the button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. Huh, okay. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy, right? The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover is all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. Geez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Okay, the wire. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tip of this wire. It looks like it's been tied in a loop. But what was the point of this? Why was he tied up? Was he tied up to the pillar? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Is that it? Oh, oil. This fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Oil on the floor. I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Okay, so let's look at, okay, this thing, hammer. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cool.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. This hammer is the weapon? But it looks like a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something, right?
It is strange.
Oh, also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I have ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. I wonder... Let's see. Along the tower floor, there appear to be many lights built into the floor, illuminating the wall. Because of these lights, the walls and interior design of the tower look green. However, because these lights are shining on the walls, the ceiling is pretty dark and I can't really see it. But there's nothing strange about the lights, so they probably have nothing to do with the case. Okay. How about the door? What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with the key. If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from Strawberry Hall inside. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall.
You are right.
If they bared the side of the door with the chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Broken pillar. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Oh, was that the crash? I remember last episode I heard a crash. Okay. Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? Could be. This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to Grape Hall. Two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see, I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me.
This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar?
Damn it.
If you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then.
Hajime, grab that ant over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do it.
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forcible than usual. Yeah, that thing is not gonna... With
It's
YouTube
no
now.
use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3.
You're gonna, like, hurt your back by doing that? No, seriously, just give it up already, right? You're gonna hurt yourself. Don't...
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a blood-gunning weapon, right? I mean, I wasn't thinking that anyway. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Nekomaru, he's definitely the only one. You think so? Tipped over, pillar. What else am I missing? Is it safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building? Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in the Grape Tower, it still showed up in the Strawberry Tower.
Which means?
The reason each tower's wall is different colors is because of the floor lighting is changing the colors. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it is merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case. Then it is decided the two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder? Enter Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean, wreck-like fragments?
See?
Here, look. Here, there are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well?
But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all. So you're saying that the pillar fell before he did? Are those fragments from the pillar, or is it from... I don't know, yo. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that now, I can't help but think they're important. Okay. Pillar fragments. So the pillar might have fell before Nekomaru did. Still? What else? Final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Nekomaru. And the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there's an ultimate weapon in the place called the Octagon.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtains their tools, right?
Then...
If so, let's go confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Well?
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You!
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with this noise. Sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. Ringing? Sound since before the... A ringing sound since before the investigation? That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey.
Akane, what kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Oh. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then...
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonia's okay, but... How come you're not going, Akane?
Hey.
Well, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane. Akane says she wants to stay here. Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nakamura's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Alright. I'm sweating, y'all. It is hot. Oh my god.
See?
Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. The phone, huh? I guess I'll answer it. Alright, let's answer this phone and see where... Okay, let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right? Who's calling me?
Damn right.
Oh, you finally answered. What? That voice, is that you, Hugo?
Jeez.
Do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you still in Strawberry House? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too.
You bastard.
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right? We're safe, but what? We can't find Nakamura anywhere. Do you know? Did you not hear the announcements? The body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what it was. Shit, why did it have to be Nakamura? He's just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already... I see Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it. The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door, so they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation. Damn it, the dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to the side?
Yeah.
I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right? Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts. But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys going to be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. Okay, can you stop calling me bastard, please? Along with the rest of us, please. Thank you.
Hey.
So the call came from Strawberry House. Apparently the others can't come over here because the elevator is broken. There's no doubt this is the killer's doing. They've prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of the commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall? Yeah. Then that door, is it blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there is something strange about that. I would like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means for now it's impossible to check the final dead room. Dang it, I really want... Okay, maybe later in the investigation. I really want to go in that dead room for real though. I really do. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi is repairing the elevator. All we can do for now is put our hope in him. You're right. Okay. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon. If not... Oh? Are you even listening?
Hey,
who's talking to me? Oh, here you go.
Damn right.
I'm talking to you!
Jeez.
Don't hurt me. I figured you weren't even listening. Wait! Am I Nagato? Or if you... What? What happened to me being Hajime? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him. Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru. After what he went through to come back to us, damn it. It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey.
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit before you do that? We should...
Did you call for me?
There we go.
Now then.
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
Red bean bread and milk.
Oh. And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
Okay. So we've been through this, but with us. But they haven't gone through it yet, so... Whatever, man. Let's just eat. Eat should come first right now. I'm with you on that one. I just ate before recording this, and I'm hungry again, so... Yeah.
Damn right.
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do. And I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah. It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is that acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys were suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Such beauty. There is no higher honor for me than to investigate this. There is no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful toward Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Alright. Why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in.
Fine.
I have no objection. Proceed. Then let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in the Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we needed to use the elevator first and go to the Grape House. That was before 7 a.m. since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Hiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House. And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower?
Man.
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
You.
Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult.
Well.
No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
You serious?
Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
Huh. You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
Hey.
When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place?
Hey.
You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. Huh, that's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength? I don't know. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Oh, gosh. Okay, there's still things here, so... You said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. It turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m.
Hey.
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. Huh. When I stuck my head out from the lounge... Oh. I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I wouldn't have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey.
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't gonna get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
Jeez.
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time. But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. But that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Okay. Whew. It's a lot of investigation, y'all. A lot.
The night is my...
You must have been in deep slumber last night to not notice the alarm and that rumbling noise. I see, you must have been possessed by a wandering succubus for you to avoid being snatched away to the world of the dead. I knew you had the devil's luck. Well, my luck is my only good quality. Kazuichi. Hey Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was all that about? Seriously, you don't know? No. You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. Okay. So that So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Alright? The hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went to the hall toward the lounge...
Hey!
Oh.
What are you doing?
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice!
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know.
Okay, there we go. I was supposed to say take the batteries out or something. That totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to
My mental defenses were bombarded. What? Bombarded? Oh, bro. I don't know. Bombarded? I'm just gonna say that. With sonic, resonance? Fihiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seem to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence?
Huh?
Do you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever, I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30
Oh,
a.m.
man.
Man, thanks Fihiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Was that the sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake?
this pressure?
It did not feel like it shook.
Hey.
There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right? Stop clinging to me. And that's what happened. I see, so you're the one who was clinging to Fihiko.
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate? We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yep, what you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
What? I mean, I accidentally skipped it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud. Everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Are you?
Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course, I'm not, for now.
Hey.
That for now line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first and the rumbling noise that came after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Wall clock. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fihiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge, where Fihiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on. If Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi?
I mean,
We heard that rumbling noise. We were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise? Did something heavy fall over or something? Like the pillar? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. I think you should do that because the college trial is going to be starting soon, and yeah. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not going to let you anywhere near it. And so Kazuichi ran downstairs, complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges above Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Why? I'll tell you later.
Hey, bastard.
Fine, but why you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Where are you going, Nagato? Anyway, I'm counting on you. That bastard doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. The dark room? Is that what he means? Is that where he's planning to go? Is that his game plan? I can't let that face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. Is he talking about the dead room? I should investigate one more time before... Okay. Oh, here's the final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the octagon. And inside the octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have attained in there. That's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. Here we go. What's in here? What? Are we in Saw right now? Is this Saw? Are we in Saw? I see, so this is the final dead room. It feels like a little eerie. Hope I don't get scared. Yeah, like Jigsaw is holding us. What? Did the door just lock? Oh no. This is escape the room now. We're literally in Saw trying to escape the room. Alright. What, do we need to like lose a body part now? To like open, to like find a key or something? I see the door is designed to automatically lock. It's not... I wouldn't have turned back if it stayed unlocked. And I thought the door finally opened now. It's locked again. What are you doing here? Forgot your name. I forgot. No, I figured you turned up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagato? Manami is her name. Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you, why are you here? I heard about the discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room. And you got locked in when you came inside. You're full from head to toe. I am surely ashamed. Well, not that I care, just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake. You're wrong, Nagato is not trash at all. There's no such thing as human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're not just excited? Isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now then. About this so-called life-threatening game. Escape. Oh jeez. Nagato, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here. That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. Oh, what are we doing? What? We have a problem there. These iron bars are completely blocking the door. As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape this room. For those of you who have no interest in playing in a shortcut, what would you like to do? would you like to take a shortcut and bypass the escape? Let's do that. Are you really going to get... No. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Is this a time limit? This must be the unlocking device for the iron bars. I probably have to put it in the 4-digit. I have a secret plan. If you put in 999... What? 9999 combinations, it'll open eventually. You're right. But there don't seem to be any buttons for inputting a password. It looks like it might be under this lid, but it doesn't seem to open. Not just that, what's this red light that's on top of this device? How about the laptop? It's a laptop. It looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. It doesn't look like you can input the password. How are we gonna turn it on? How are we? There's something shining under the bed. I can't reach it. Looks like the bed is fixed to the floor. I can't even move it. Is there something thin and long? Thin and long. Thin and long. I don't know. How about in the drawers? Okay, well there's pliers. How about this one? Oh, wait.
I got it!
Okay, that's a password. This one looks locked. Okay. Okay, let's get out. Oh wait, what? Why are there numbers? Watch. Wait, I never saw this. Watch. Okay, so she said 999. Wait.
Alrighty!
999, okay. Okay, so 9999. Looks like I inputted it wrong. Okay, so wait, what about the numbers here on the walls? Okay, so there's 6, 7. Watch the news, it said. Okay, so wait, 6, 7. Okay, wait. Let's start with 3. So 3, 6, 7. We're missing like one more number. We're missing like one more number. Oh, 3, 6, 7, 4. Okay, 3, 6, 7, 4. Let's try that. Okay, so... Okay, so 3, 6, 7, 4. No? Oh god, okay. So how about 4, 3, 6, 7. 4, 3, 6, 7. 4, 3, 6, 7. 4, 3, 6, 7. 4, 3, 6, 7. So 4, 3, 6, 7. Yo, okay. Why is the 4 underlined though? Oh wait, what was that paper though? Oh wait, there's a 5 here. I think. There's something written in blood at the back of the closet. The number 5. These blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else? Okay, wait, what if this is a 9? You guys see this line right here? What if it's upside down? So let's try 3, 9. Wait, is the 5 underlined? No. Okay. 3947. 3947. Let's try that. Let's just mix up the numbers like a bunch. So 3, 9, 4, 7. That didn't work.
Give it to me.
If you don't know something, don't overwork yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime. So what if we... Okay.
Alrighty.
We got that. So now we can use the key. Use that for... Oops. Use for this drawer. And now we have scissors. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay, so we have another key. Wait. What is the camera for? I think I gotta open out. Oh my god. You guys, that took so long! I had to like stop talking and I'm gonna be cutting a lot out, so... Looks like we cleared it. With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. Oh my god. What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening. Didn't I just tell you that? It's not just the exit, even the door we entered isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it be?
Is there any chance the thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like you have something on your mind. Here comes the hiccups. Oh my god. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough with the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me. Yes, it's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. Oh shoot. P.S. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see, so that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the games up till now were just the opening act. From this point on, it's the real performance. Life-threatening roulette? That's probably like Russian roulette. See, a gun came out from there, which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right?
Hey!
Russian roulette? Then allow me.
You can't!
You can't, no matter what, it's too dangerous. Hey, mon ami, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun toward you and pull the trigger. Oh? Are you a savage, Nagato? What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed one bullet. So there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't! Please stop!
Never do this, y'all. Ever.
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student.
Oh, that's right.
But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Oh. Okay. That sound just now, that was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. Okay, he got lucky. He's the lucky student after all. Ultimate. I'm scared of you, Nagato. Really? Yeah. Oh, well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond that door. So this is the octagon, huh? What a disordered room.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nagato. He's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only 1/6 chance of success.
Here!
I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster?
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll just think of it as an extension of that. Extension?
Hey.
What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and no more special prize. Here you go. This crest is this Hope's Peak Academy's. That's right, this file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy, meaning they're profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
What?
You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy. No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I wouldn't have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Geez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yes, someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about? I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagato, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're thinking about. I see, so there are lots of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. But I don't see anything that looks it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder where that so-called ultimate weapon is. Ultimate weapon? What? Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires. There's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. Oh my god. These damn hiccups are annoying me. I wonder where that... What so-called hammer? Weapon? What? What are you talking about? Why is there only one window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entered various possibilities. I walked slowly toward the window. And then the moment I peeked out that window, this is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. What? What? I see, so that's what it was. What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get larger perspective of the funhouse with this. What? Are you serious? You're not gonna... Bro. Oh, wait, there's more over here. Wait, the refrigerator. A refrigerator here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened it, the door and peeked inside, I see there are poisons. Poison? You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Okay, so what is this? There's a door on the floor. Isn't this the first floor? Oh. Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe that what lies beyond the store. Things are finally getting interesting. Amazing. As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you cleared the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this, but before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma, especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. What? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm back to Hajime. Alright. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well?
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time. Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. Oh, Nagato. Did he come out from that, Nagato, why are you here? Because I showed up? You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe through that door thing on the floor? I don't know. Maybe I teleported. So he's just not gonna tell us anything? He's just not gonna say shit? Like he's... okay. It's a great themed telephone. There's a strawberry button instead of actual phone numbers. Just as I thought, this definitely connects to the phone in Strawberry House. I thought we were supposed to call. Answer me seriously, how were you able to come to the site?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is... I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagato, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Elevator. Strawberry House. Fuyuhiko's account. Wall clock. Well, I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. I know. I helped you with that, Nagato.
Could it be?
You did a life-threatening game?
Wow.
Yeah. It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was. It like nearly had you play the Russian roulette game. Like, it was life-threatening. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. So that is life-threatening, Nagato. Are you crazy? So crazy enough that you can take on Russian roulette? I mean, you are the lucky student. He is the lucky student after all, so I don't know. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet. Okay, well, I know what it is. So you really did it? So that's how you were supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
Actually...
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That, you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Yeah. You don't have to rub it in my face, okay? All the time. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start. But for him to casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy, that's all there is to it. He is crazy. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how?
Man.
Hey, Hajime.
Stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over. It's been bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Alright, go ahead. Go ahead. Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I attained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? That there's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. Oh, you mean the killing that took place at Host Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
Hey.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Geez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too. What are you not telling us, Nagato? Tell us what you found. Where you were at, what did you find?
Well,
about me? That file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. So what's in there? So it reveals my talent?
yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy school cross.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. Some reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department, substitute, second string, revenue stream. What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised, which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend? It's not like that.
stop.
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here. No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forget
Don't
you.
screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru's been through enough already?
Don't know.
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane? Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well,
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagato, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Where did you get that tool knife? Nagato gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagato did that too. It's like Nagato has full control of the situation.
maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too. Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Alright. I see a clock there, though. I didn't see that earlier. Apparently Kazuichi is finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. That's what I'm doing. The clock. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? We should have arrived at Great Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma's Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I have become a Time Lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Huh. Okay, so what else? What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Why is Nagato not talking? Talk!
Worst.
What?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're... What? As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. Then tell us! Yo, Nagato. What are you talking about? Just tell us.
Well,
Stop wasting our time. I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. A doorknob?
you don't even know?
Looks... This dude. This guy. Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door in Great Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob came from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the doorknob connected to the Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Maybe? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out. How? We take the elevator to Strawberry Hall. The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be great. Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird. What do you mean, huh?
Hey!
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in the Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Huh. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. I'm so confused right now. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door Grape Hall?
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees right. I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we're approaching this case. The screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it? What is a clue to? Okay, so that doorknob is off of that door right there. Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Class trial?
It appears that it's time for the
Finally!
class trial.
You guys, this might be the longest investigation.
To the truth, I'm tired.
And then, oh my god.
Extremely
So far.
tired.
That took a
I feel
long
like spending
time.
the rest of my life hibernating already.
I spent 2 hours
I know
investigating.
it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Yeah, I'm sleepy too, and we still have to
So
go
I
through the
really
class
don't
trial.
Feel like it. I'll show
Oh.
you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Alright. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial. What is happening? Oh! Wait, what the heck? What happened to Nekomaru's dead body? What? Is he telling us to go inside from here?
All right!
What was that? Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
That's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened. Alright. I understand your desire, I was about to say despair, to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey, come on now.
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice.
angry.
Damn. And based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get on. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, somebody killed him. Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial bellowing with hope and despair has begun. Okay, so what I just realized
Now then,
is that I don't have a
begin with
suspicion on
simple
someone right
explanation
now.
of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote
I seriously don't know
correctly,
who it is,
then
though,
only
so
the
I don't
blackened
know.
will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him.
Right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
It's already drooling.
You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Alright.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Yes.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yes.
Tell me you three were together since last night!
Are you jealous? We didn't do anything, but...
I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House. Went to
Uh-huh.
the tower together.
Right.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery
Dad.
announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, We found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
Yep.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we
So
set
the
our sights
killer-
on the lounge telephone.
So, since the door handle to the strawberry house, the door, since that one broke, so somebody from Strawberry House who was on that side killed Nekomaru. So we were at the grape house. So whoever was at the strawberry house, I'm thinking is the killer. So I forgot who was there. I think Nagato was one. Pihiko and Gundam. I don't remember there's more, but
Forget these
I don't know.
foreign intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Thank you.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
That's what I was thinking. Because of the door handle.
Definitely.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here.
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Right.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
The weapon.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
No.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
Are you talking about the hammer? Because that wasn't the weapon. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looks like a weapon was probably... The hammer didn't have blood on it though, so... The new looking hammer? Is that one?
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Wait, no. That's
No,
wrong.
that's wrong.
There was no blood on the hammer.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why
There's
can't
no
you
blood
accept it?
on the hammer.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that
I meant
hammer
oil.
was clean.
I say blood, sorry.
So that's
I'm not
why
used
you can't
to.
accept that it's the murder weapon.
I'm not used to robots right now.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
That's true.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Did you really say baby gangsta?
Baby gangsta? Me?
I know, right?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Test us?
I
Why?
thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
Different
If
angle.
it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
The
right?
floor. Did he fall? I don't know, yo. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it. Oh, wait. The broken pillar.
I see.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that killer. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, the thing is really heavy.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Uh-huh.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's
Nekomaru, yeah.
robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
But why would he lift a pillar? That's
So,
what I'm
he
not
lifted the
understanding.
pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
I was just thinking, like, I don't understand why he would pick it up in the first place. And here we have Hugo saying, would he use it to beat himself? Because that would be, like, the only explanation. So,
Nekomaru killed himself?
I really don't think he
Don't be
did.
stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
What? But it does bother me a little. That word suicide. By the way, oh, here we go with Nagato. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But
suicide.
that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
A weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right. It's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia,
Did
here
he-
I go!
Did he fall? Again, I don't know. Pillar fragments.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If
Oil on the
pillar was
floor.
not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a
Is there
dream.
oil on the floor?
What about tipping the
Tipped
pillar
over pillar.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and
Oh!
bullseye.
I missed my
Even
shot.
I
Okay,
could,
hold on.
considering it probably exerted.
Sonia,
That's where I wanted to shoot
I'm
at.
getting hella excited.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Okay, hold on.
Pillar was beating him with it is
What about tipping the pillar over?
No,
Okay, there we
that's
go.
wrong.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over,
Was he
how did the
pushed
killer murder
into
Nekomaru
the...
with that pillar?
Was he pushed to the
How
pillar?
much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
What? Because you haven't been telling us any information all episode, Nagato.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Oh my god.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
How about a waste of time? For not telling us anything.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagi.
Tell us.
What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Right.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Right, you're wasting our time.
Well,
Tell us.
First of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Specific
A
item.
specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
And what's the ultimate weapon?
Ultimate
Oh wait, is this what he found?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am
Alright.
he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I'm confused.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it
Same.
clearly.
I'm confused.
What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together.
How about you
You're
tell
supposed
us?
to be the
Yo.
symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
Right?
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Such a sweet spell. What?
Man, not only does
Why
that
did you
make
say it like
perfect
that?
sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Did she really just say post show? The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Yo, I'm too tired for this right now. But I do want to find out who the killer is, so gotta keep it going. Ow. Wait, what?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but if that was only mystery, there's no way Nagato would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry
Let's
Tower
do
and
this.
Grape Tower are actually the exact same
Oh!
place.
Oh, I missed it.
So that's the secret.
I kind of forgot the controls.
I mean, the walls are different. And the designs on the floor.
We've already
Okay,
settled
hold up.
it.
The exact same place.
No, that's
Okay.
wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
It
When we
does.
went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Right.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down.
Oh? Not this.
Then
Dang.
how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Malik, no?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
I mean, he could,
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the
but I don't
only
think it
one
was him.
Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What? Oh, I don't want to do this. Wait, hold on. There is a lot of things that we could shoot at, and I'm literally...
There are many different ways.
Oh, Lord.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Get the thing!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by... I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I need to counter her remarks.
There are
I know.
many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What the hell?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ooh.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time.
I was so confused right there. I'm like, what is
That
happening?
might be hard even for Monokuma,
Okay.
don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the future with the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving
Right.
all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry.
That's
I
okay.
cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
This is what's confusing to me right here.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Uh-huh, and you better say
Fine.
information.
Tell you guys a big
Listen.
hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Then tell us information.
It's also
what you
important
know.
for
Tell
me
us what
because
you
it
know.
will help me determine something.
Determine what? Is he talking about the traitor? Is he? If so, why did Nagato say all of that all of a sudden? Does he know what the traitor is? Does it reveal what the traitor is in that thing file? Did something happen to him?
How do we know how your hint is any good. It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game?
I see.
We're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
What did you see?
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete.
Right, I saw that.
And there, a small conspicuous window waited.
Yeah, that I didn't see. I didn't see that outside of the window. I couldn't see what was out
I
there.
saw some very strange scenery.
And please tell us what that scenery was.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Okay.
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Oh.
Yep.
Nagato grins creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. Okay, so what is it? Outside.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Yeah, thinking time. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Oh, do I have to do that spot selection? Okay. What doesn't make sense? It's the tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you agree? I tried getting through this class trial. What, outside? I don't know. I tried getting through this class trial without
of the funhouse is what we thought.
taking damage, but whatever. It is what it is.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Nagato, and there's... Nagato said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? What? We have to do this again? This part? I don't know. It's a tough...
Crap! Here!
That was like the only thing
You said
that
this
I
photo
didn't pick
taken
was the
from hidden
trace.
room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, already know about the other crew.
Is he talking? Is he talking about that one time? What one time? Nagata, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Oh.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
That one,
Floor, right?
like those doors on the floor. I don't
Sharp
know.
eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? The reason Nagato appeared from the third floor. Using a photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this one? I mean, this one's fun and all, but I die a lot on this one. Oh, shoot. I forgot the controls! Okay, that's... okay. Wait, how do I fuck? How do I fuck? I forgot the freaking controls. Wait. How do I, what is the damn controls on this thing? What is the damn controls on this thing? Okay. Move, X is accelerate. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh! Ah! Oh my god, yo. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes, they do. They do. Accelerate. They do exist. They do. I was about to say. Okay. Oh! Gotta make sure I don't mess this up. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Woo! Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. They're the same building. Right? They're the same building. Yeah. Wasn't sure on that one. Accelerate! Don't break. Don't mess this up! We don't have much time left. Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. Vertically. Come on, we need to accelerate. We only have like 30 seconds. Woo! I almost ran out of time on that one. Those were some overwhelming questions. Okay.
It's all coming together.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building? different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Where Strawberry House is located. Above. Above. It was above.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we had perceived them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Kuma'd?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a funhouse?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge?
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Okay.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
She doesn't want to watch you.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
He is the biggest simp of all simps right now. Oh my god. Demonic Humifa? I don't know.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers
Oh wait!
was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should
Wait,
be possible
hold
to
up.
construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're
Let me,
Gundam?
No
I wanna
fair,
hear
you
all
totally
this
stole
first.
my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed? Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance?
It's actually a dummy!
No, it was not!
No, that's wrong!
It was not a dummy.
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Oh. The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Right.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Why would...
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
I mean, we don't know who the killer is still. And you were staying at Strawberry House, so,
It's
I mean...
alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
We don't know that, though.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
That's true. That's true.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Okay.
I'm even more disappointed.
You're nearly off the hook, so stop.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that? A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. What are we doing? Hangman's Gambit, okay. Display question. What is the device that moves to... Okay, the elevator, right? It has to be elevator. It just... How do I do this? Okay. Let's move that. Move that. I forgot how to... Okay. Okay. Ending in E. I need an E. Okay, there we go. Now I need a V. Maybe. Okay, there we go. A. Oh, it's going a little bit faster now. Me and A. Okay. T. There we go. O. O. Okay. No. No, R. Sorry. My bad. There we go. Woo! That thing was going a little bit faster. It was going just a little bit fast for my comfort. Oh my god, okay. At least that part's done.
About an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Slay.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Right.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they'll that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common,
I see!
okay, I did not know that one. Okay.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. Only the floor moves.
I see!
Yeah.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Right, okay.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Probably, yeah. Probably blocked off by something
just for
too.
show? Why was something like that necessary? So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What is
No way
happening?
that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless joke.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
Everything was done to tamper with the evidence so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Huh.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Uh-huh.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see now that you mention it. I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically,
Yeah?
then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But
Huh.
does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Right?
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Let's see. Connie's account, contact element, broken doorknob.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
So Gundam and Sonia have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct? What if we hold up?
The
I think
elevator
it's
should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
wait. That okay.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. I thought I was gonna miss that for a sec.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
Ooh.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Yes.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated
180.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
That's weird to
Which
see,
means the
though.
exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Different from the...
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Thank you.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh?
Oh.
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Do you expect us to know everything, Nagato? Do you? Moving on.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Really? What an octagon means? It's an 8-sided shape.
I see!
Even though I got an F in geometry, I already know what an
An
octagon
octagon
is.
is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The place befitting of the name octagon, it's probably... Oh, I have to select? Okay, so it's... I don't know. What? Lord, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Crap!
I don't know. I don't know. There. Oh, there? Okay. I literally, I didn't know, man.
Surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
No, but go on.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges.
Oh.
It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Well, I didn't think of that.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Are you talking about the pillar?
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
She's crazy. I'm gonna keep saying it too. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? I don't know. How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Oh, okay. Suspended. All right.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Yeah.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
Is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Right.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes. I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
You are, though.
You were drooling waterfalls?
She's hungry. Nagato, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How
Right.
they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was being senseless with the blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling. Falling.
I see.
That's what I was thinking earlier, like...
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push
I was
him
thinking
off
they
from?
pushed him or something.
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
But I was saying they pushed him to the
Where
pillar.
in that building
But
would you even be able to push
that doesn't
someone
explain
off
the
in
broken
first
doorknob.
place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
How do you know it's incorrect, though?
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I don't know. If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Okay, let's see.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, I go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking
Hold on.
Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Wait.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Oh, no, that wasn't it? Okay.
Damn it!
Got that wrong. Got that wrong. Got that wrong. Sorry.
When the elevator is on the 1st
It has
floor,
to be
you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
the broken doorknob.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
That wasn't it either? I don't know.
Damn it.
I don't know. I don't know, yo.
Floor. You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about after locking Nekomaru, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget? As long as there's a moving object inside. No,
There we
that's
go.
wrong.
Oh my god. I tried so hard not to
Should only
miss it
work if something
again.
is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's getting
That's what I was
outside his
thinking.
quest, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yes! Now shut it! A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be?
Range at a certain... You can cause the drop.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
What arrangement is?
The hammer is suspicious.
No, it's not. It's definitely
Isn't it
not.
about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
It does. It does.
I agree with that.
It does. I think he was hung by the
Didn't
doorknob.
the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Right?
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he
That's
was
the
in
only way it
sleep
can make sense.
mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot
Right.
and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower and suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Okay.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence!
Oh, was he about to say Ibuki? I hope he
The
wasn't.
killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh my god. What?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Did the wire break? I don't know.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off.
Wait, the heck? I'm out
There's
of
no way
what?
they could do that.
I'm out of cuts. I know. I need to find an answer and counter cuts.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off.
I'm out of cuts?
There's no way they could do that.
Oh my god.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that. Even if they suspended Nekomaru how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way. Now's the time if you want to take that, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story. What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut
There
through
we go.
those words.
Oh my god.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like,
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Right.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. I miss Nekomaru, y'all. I really do. He was like one of my favorites in this one. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, it'll be stuck in here? Oh my god. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so!
He is like the biggest simp I have ever seen. So like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This guy, I swear.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey! Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
He doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. He crashed into the pillar. The moment... Wait. He collided with the pillar.
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered.
And that's probably how we heard the crash, too. Was when he, like, fell on top of it.
See, I told you
Or
the
to
pillar
it, whatever.
was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm?
The alarm.
I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I pressed the wrong
Hold on,
button.
baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
So where
There
did
was
clocks
no
change?
way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's
The times
body
might
there,
have,
it
like,
would have been
been
before the
different.
7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Like, someone might have
Here,
changed the
yet
time.
another
I'm guessing.
contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Maybe the killer changed time. Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another, right? But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue breaking through the contradiction. Okay, let's see. Hold up. It has to be about a clock. Wall clock? Oh, wait. It has to do
We're
something
headed
with
for
the
Grape
clock.
Tower. Before 7
Wall
a.m.,
clock.
I am certain.
But the alarm
Clock's
inside
alarm
Nekomaru's
timer.
chest
Or radio clock.
was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Let's see.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
We'll do wall clock. The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30 a.m., but we discovered his body before 7 a.m. I need to crush 100 possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru was set for 7:30 a.m.
Crap! Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Oh no! Okay, there we go. No, I thought I messed it. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I got lucky there.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time related contradiction, I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think if I focus and think, I should be able to find out the answer to that mystery. Is this another hangman? Oh no, okay. Oh, I don't know. Okay, got it. Accelerate. Oh, my phone is distracting me. Ah! Sorry. I forgot how to jump. How do you jump? How do you jump? Okay, triangle. Really? I pressed triangle and it didn't jump. Okay. Okay, go. Just go. Oh my god. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Where the murder happened to the killer. The time in the building. Accelerate. Okay. Accelerate. Ooh. What? There was okay, bro. That was some BS right there. Like, how the hell? Okay. Oh wait. Oh boy. Okay. I see now. Okay. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Which clock was tampered with? Oh my god. Wait. The buildings? Both. Right? No, the building's clock, not both. The building's clock. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, don't mess this up, please. I literally don't have much time here. Okay. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it. And jump! Jump! Jump. Come on, next question, please. Which house did wrong time? Both houses. Both. I'm out of time. Well, I can restart it. I can restart it. Don't mess this up, please. Buildings up. Both houses. Both houses had the wrong time. There we go! This time I didn't even like... I even messed up on this round. Oh my goodness.
It's all coming together.
Okay, there we go.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
Even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much time was off after the killer messed up with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth. Wait, 7:30. Let's see how that.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when you fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
Only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
By how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I even figure that out?
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly
7:30 a.m. Crap! If the time in the building was all messed up,
then we can only rely on The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when you fell.
Oh. I can agree with that.
I agree with that.
Because I heard the sound too.
That's right.
The time when I woke
The
up.
sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
Why?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning. Instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
Sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of me. 2 hours.
I see!
Yeah.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is... Monokuma Taichi?
I see!
That's it.
That's how...
The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Yep.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
Geez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Aw, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it?
What?
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Liar! That's not it!
That's
I'm gonna
Let's
skip
just
them,
ignore
please.
the
Thank you.
peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. It's
Oops. I accidentally skipped out. Oh my god.
Alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House Lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. There was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi. Are they talking about Nagato? Nagato didn't have an alibi.
You're the only one!
Right. Okay. Are you the killer,
one who
Nagato?
wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It's just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please.
Answer! My God.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
And I'll let you
If I may
too.
be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Why?
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House,
But why?
but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know?
No!
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Wait, the only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagato, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret... Okay, wait. Is it because of the deluxe room? I don't know. Nagato, Sonia, and... Is it because of the deluxe room? It has a... Let me try. Oh, wait. Or am I wrong? And just getting that, like... Lucky. No, it's deluxe room. It's deluxe room. I need to know. It's deluxe room. Okay, so I was right. I need a U. Okay. X. Need an E. There we go. An O. Get out. I need another O. Need an M. Okay. Rooms. Okay. Deluxe rooms. Oops. Okay. Alright, I'm getting better with these Hangman gamblets.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
That's right, because the deluxe rooms, I remember them saying that the deluxe rooms had soundproof. I forgot about that. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. I'm surprised you remember that. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the ceramic room has severe airflow and drought problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right.
Soundproof.
It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Haji.
Oh my lord.
Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student
Yeah, whatever.
talent?
Whatever.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagato means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Another one. Can't be Fuyuhiko. Kazuichi. Can't be him. Is it Gundam? It's a Gundam?
You're the only one!
What?
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Right.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
Gundam, did you kill Mechamaru? Did you kill Mechamaru?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation,
You have a lot
right?
of explanation.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Was it really Gundam? Oh my god.
Once they tried to go back, they couldn't because
I liked
Fuyuhiko was
Gundam though,
around.
that was the thing. This is why I'm a little bit disappointed right
In
now.
your original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They
Which means
I keep
they
accidentally
heard the
pressing
alarm
buttons.
before the
Oh my
rumbling
god.
sound,
It's so
thus
annoying.
proving they were in the room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
I see. Okay. Gundam. Gundam. Sadder than the supreme ruler of the Netherland Butler. Alright, sacrifice. Don't go making all those noise so suddenly.
But
Oh
why'd
my
you come out?
god.
You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Right?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
I don't know.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears.
Okay.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, really.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Is it?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some
So
point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder.
Right.
What actually happened? Did you discover something?
And actually tell us this time.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act.
We're in the class trial right now, so just might as well just say it now. Oh my god.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gunna's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam.
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Okay, so this is the oh, I thought it was the rebuttal. Okay.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Since I was at there's no question that it would have been different.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
The contradiction is when something is obviously wrong. There's no contradiction I can't shoot through. I'm going to find out what that is for the sake of everyone's hope. I'll shoot through the contradiction.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
There we go.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method? You're the only one! Nagito, you should know. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method.
Right!
Right?
Right here. Because I should have.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right? Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
So why didn't you tell us that in the first place?
After I opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want. If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Here we go.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Did you? Don't make me angry! You wouldn't like me when I'm angry!
You're already angry, so... Let's go. Let's see.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Fudge!
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
I'm trying to get...
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Yeah, I know.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
This is so hard to like...
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Why is this so hard to like...
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh, cut back.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Damn it!
Oh my lord. Okay.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Still?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god, like what do I do here?
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Okay. Okay, there we go. Woo! Okay.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion,
Allow me to cut through.
Y'all, I had 2 seconds left. I had 2 seconds left. Oh my
The
god.
wire used to string up
Oh.
Nekomaru's body.
My
The
god.
hammer that looked like the weapon. And that those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse.
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Oh.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
hold on! You... What did you just say?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Can't you?
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all!
That you killed Nekomaru?
Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
What do we not
I
understand?
don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Right.
Years. I cannot finish just yet.
What?
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Are you
Is this
saying
that?
You still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight.
Are we about to go to the tempo thing?
However,
The tempo
that
bottle
button
thing?
was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
I don't think there's another
wrong,
killer.
man.
I think it's just you, Gundam.
He's wrong.
I think you're the killer.
Such a wonderful rhyme.
Makes sense.
However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Okay.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you!
How do
For
I?
the Tanaka Empire!
Sorry,
Wither!
forgot.
Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I
Load.
won't let you!
Forgot about the reload.
Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Oh wait, what?
Nekomaru's back.
The
you really think
four
I can
Dark
get behind
Divas?
so easily? This is the
Okay.
end.
Oh my god.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course it'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
With evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. I press the button. Surely this is the skyline limitation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the
They
baton
did.
wagon, right?
They did.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just
Yeah, he's the
myself,
killer, and I'm
but you
sad that
actually
he
brought
is,
up
'cause
how
I liked
splendid my
Gundam.
subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Oh, this one. Okay. I love doing these. I love the closing arguments. Okay, so this one. Who set the lounge clock's alarm? Who set the... Okay. Nothing in there. Okay. This one. Who was in the lounge since early morning? That was Fuyuhiko. Alright. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Okay, well, that's not in our stock yet. Nekomaru's weakness is... Okay, we're not there. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Okay, hold up. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? This one. Oops. Why did Nekomaru fall? Because of this. Right, next stop. Okay, wait. Who heard a rumbling noise? Hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. Who set the lounge clock's alarm? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Nekomaru's weakness is... that one, definitely. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. There.
Here's everything
There
that
we
happened
go.
in this case.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final deck. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
Poor Nekomaru. I feel so bad for him.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m. But by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, to avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
The killer is Gundam.
Someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
See, I'm disappointed though, because I really liked Gundam, and now we have to watch him get executed, so...
That was splendid! For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
I know, right?
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't
I would have
wish to
never
forgive
guessed
me.
either. Well,
Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
oh, let's see how I did. I'm not gonna get an A though. Probably not gonna get a B either. It's probably a C. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if it was a D. Oh, a B. I'm surprised. I got a B. All right.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It's about time we're at the end of the class trial,
Please
though.
pull the lever. Crap,
Oh my
I
god.
bit my tongue at the most important part.
Okay. Everyone votes for Gundam. There we go. The killer of Nekomaru. The killer of Nekomaru. Why does it have to be Gundam, though? It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice.
Yeah, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
We decided who the killer is. Let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight, that is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too,
If he
must
was
be the
just
will
trying
of
to cling to
causality.
life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then I shall reveal
Let's
it all.
make history.
Without the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower, and this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I shall say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation, and we had ourselves at stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death.
Let me tell you.
He was serious too. He gave it all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see
Nobody
it.
would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I'm not going to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Oh my gosh.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might! I won't go easy on you! Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of a dominant. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? No.
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures had, at some point in their life, span engaged in cannibalism.
Listen well.
This is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf.
If a word would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of being.
It's punishment
Oh my god.
time!
Right, Gundam's punishment, execution. Mechamaru's killer. Oh. Oh, it's the hamster. I just leave them. Oh. Okay, what's he doing? Oh, he's making the circle. Wait. Oh my god. I don't think that will save you though. In this world? No, yeah, no. Okay. Oh, his hamster saw. Oh, that's sad. Oh, and that angel hamsters is taking him up. Oh, this is sad. I feel so bad for the hamsters. They had to see him go. Gundam! No! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstood what he meant? Oh, I feel so sad, you guys. Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off I need to throw out something.
Damn it!
What are you doing, Nagato? I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. What? Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well...
Does it reveal the traitor? I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. It should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all, even if it costs my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Monokuma has arrived, who summoned me.
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagato. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. What's happening? Perhaps he found out who the traitor is? Did he? Did he really?
Well...
Is that what I like to say? But unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. Oh, okay. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why do you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summon you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final death room. What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
Well,
know?
there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total numbers of students would be 16, right? But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Academy, right?
Of course!
That's right, I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
What?
If this file even contains information about the traitor, what, was the person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy? Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. if that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Wait, so how many days left? 5 days. 11 hours. Okay. Okay, the end of chapter 4. So now we have 7 surviving students left. Alright. Alrighty guys, I'm going to stop the episode here. So Gundam ended up being the killer of Mechamaru, and I'm sad. It was a sad execution because of his hamsters, and then the angel hamsters took him up. So it was very sad. I was disappointed that he ended up the killer because I actually liked Gundam. But this is the longest episode. This was a long episode, you guys. I am sorry about it. I'll probably try to cut a lot out as much as I can. I guess, I don't know, depending. But that's more editing for me. This episode is long enough, so I'm just gonna end it here, okay? If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Another episode, this is coming again pretty soon. And Resident Evil Village is coming pretty soon too. And make sure you guys have a great day today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!